Rowdy Nation TV, welcome back to the channel. Rowdy Nation TV, welcome back to the channel. Hey guys, before we even get started, click that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Click the like button and subscribe. And for all the subscribers who are already subscribed to me, I would just like to say thank you. I really appreciate it. Let's get into it. Nearly 5 years after Cardell Hayes and former NFL player Will Smith were involved in an altercation that led to Smith's death, Hayes has been released from jail. Reports that Hayes, convicted of fatally shooting Smith in 2016, made bond Thursday evening after spending nearly 5 years in jail. The incident that resulted in the 34-year-old former Saints player's death occurred on Magazine Street in New Orleans and has been labeled an act of road rage. Apparently, Smith's SUV hit Hayes' vehicle. Hayes, 28 years old, was driving. After this, the two men reportedly engaged in a confrontation that escalated from exchanging harsh words to Hayes producing a gun and firing at least 8 times. Now, the gunshot injured Smith's wife, and who was also present, and killed Smith. Now, I'm talking about a tragic story for these two brothers that they have to, that, a simple act of road rage had to come to something like this. We got to get past, us brothers. Look, we can't even look at each other without, some shit jumping off. We got to get past that, right? Now, check this out. Now, Cardell Hayes, a 28-year-old who was arrested and accused of shooting and killing former New Orleans Saints football player Will Smith, and also shooting Will's wife Raquel Smith in the leg. Now, the case was reported as road rage, but the shooting occurred shortly after Smith ate dinner with a police officer who had been a defendant in Hayes' lawsuit over his dad's death in 2005. Now, this is where this story gets strange, right? Now, these guys have supposed to have a simple road rage incident, but they're connected to each other, and we're about to dive into it on how this connection is. Okay, late Saturday night after Will and Raquel Smith were driving home from dinner, the SUV was rear-ended. Now, see how I read the other thing that said that, see people, when you're on this internet, you get different reports. I got a report that's saying that Smith hit him. Now I'm getting in this report that Hayes hit him. So, but nevertheless, we're gonna get into it, and this is what happened. So, their SUV was rear-ended by someone driving an H2 Hummer. Smith's car was hit so hard that he then struck a Chevrolet Impala. Cardell Hayes, the driver of the Hummer, then got out and exchanged words with Smith. The Washington Post reported shortly after that, witnesses said he shot and killed Smith and shot Raquel twice in the leg. He then stayed on the scene and was arrested and charged with second-degree murder. Now, that's kind of strange to me, because he jumped out the car, and then from this account, he approached them and exchanged words, and then gunfire was displayed. That's, if he would have stayed in his car and then the dude came to me, I'm talking legally, then it might have been different to me. But okay, anyway, this wasn't Cardell's first run-in with the police people. He was charged with illegal carrying of a weapon and possession of codeine and drug paraphernalia, and that was back in 2013. He pled guilty to a reduced weapons charge and received a 6-month suspended sentence, according to the New Orleans NOLA report. Now, Smith had just had dinner with a police officer that Hayes had sued his dad over for his wrongful death, right? So this is a real strange story. Now, just before he was shot and killed, Will Smith and his wife, like I said, had dinner with Billy Cervallo, former New Orleans Police Department commander, and Pierre Thomas. Y'all remember here, former Saints running back? He was a good running back. Cardell Hayes had named Cervallo in a high-profile lawsuit over the shooting death of his dad, Anthony Hayes, in 2005. This story just gets more and more interesting, right? So just before he was shot and killed, Will Smith and his wife had dinner with Billy Cervallo. You know what I mean? So, like I said, Cervallo retired from the New Orleans Police Department in 2013 after 25 years on the force. Now, he was named as one of the officers who shot and killed Anthony Hayes, who is the father of Cardell Hayes, the guy who hit Will Smith. And I'm not talking about Will Smith, the actor. We're talking about Will Smith, former New Orleans um, football player. Now, Cardell Hayes received a multi-million dollar settlement in 2011, for that lawsuit against the New Orleans Police Department over his dad's death. Now, that lawsuit was filed by Cardell and his other brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? So apparently it's saying they got paid, right? So Anthony Hayes was 38 at the time of the shooting on December 26, 2005. He had argued with an employee at the local drugstore after his credit card didn't work. After he left and was walking down the street, an off-duty sheriff's deputy saw a pocket knife in Hayes's hand and flagged down a police officer. Okay, really? So he already had an argument with inside the grocery store, right? All of a sudden, he's walking, and an off-duty police officer or a sheriff's deputy saying, "Man, this just gets more." Yeah, okay, yeah, he did. Like they didn't call on that man. You know what I'm saying? A group of policemen surrounded Hayes, used pepper spray on him first. A witness recorded the entire encounter. Man, these phones is coming in handy, right? Thank God we got them because this has been going on for years, man. Police have been whooping on brothers' heads for years. We've just now been able to record it. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? A group of policemen surrounded him, right? Used pepper spray at first, before they shot and killed Anthony Hayes. Um, Police officers who killed Anthony Hayes were justified in their use of force, but the plaintiff said he was backing away. He was shot, and they should have used non-lethal force. Anthony Hayes was shot 9 times, people. 9 times. So that's Cardell Hayes' dad. And that's the connection that we're getting. Ain't that's crazy, right? Y'all don't think that's crazy? Servallo has said he wasn't aware that he was named in the lawsuit, the police officer that Smith was having dinner with that night. Okay, now, some people had noted on Hayes' Facebook, that he was, in 2014, he was on the set of the film 22 Jump Street. The pictures included him on a football field dressed in blue and orange and hugging Wyatt Russell, Kurt Russell's son. I remember that movie. The police hasn't found any indication that Cardell and Smith knew each other. But an ABC reporter tweeted that Cardell did security for the Saints at one time. This is a big brother. Y'all see him? He big. He's a big brother. His friends were shocked by the news. One woman wrote on Facebook, "Cardell, this is not you. You were everybody's teddy bear." They said he was a big teddy bear, right? Funny how things change as you get older. Okay, now Hayes was a football star in high school, people. You can see the size of this brother. I'm not sure how big he is, but he looked all of 6'6", 6'7". He looks all of that, right? I know that. Okay, now I know that dude. He been a hating ass coward. Never knew he'd grow up to be a killer, though. May you get what you deserve, coward. Now this is Tyrann Mathieu who just people. That's not my words, people. I'm reading something. This guy right here went to school. With this brother. I don't know who he is. I guess he plays football for some professional team. I don't know if you guys know him in the comments. Let me know. Tyrann Mathieu. He plays. Let's see what it says. Hayes had a history with football himself. He had been a prep football star at Warren Easton High School, and he was ranked top. He was ranked in the top class. He was recruited. High school recruits from Louisiana were looking at him. Colleges like LSU and Florida had expressed interest in Hayes, but it's not clear if he ended up playing anywhere. In 2015, he was still playing football for a local development team, the Crescent City Kings. Now, like I said, I know this brother, he played football too, so they both had similar interests. So they both were, they come from a football background. It's such a sad story that these brothers would have to encounter and meet each other, and this was the end result. Cardinals defensive back, this guy played for the Cardinals. Defensive back Tyrann Mathieu said on Twitter that he knew Hayes had been a coward, but he never knew Hayes would grow up to be a killer. I don't know what that's about, people. I don't know what Hayes is and what he is not, but this brother right here who plays for the Cardinals is saying that he's a coward and this, that, and the other. But looking at this brother, it looked like he was trying to do the right thing. To me, it seemed like, from his record, he doesn't have a really bad record. So I don't know what happened, but to have a road rage incident for you to pull your gun out and shoot into a car 8 times. This ain't the Wild Wild West. You know what I'm saying? People out here now running around here with these guns shooting, and brothers killing each other like it's the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Me personally at Rowdy Nation TV, we don't condone the violence. You know what I'm saying? We don't support the violence, and it's sad. This man had a family. You see, he has his wife and kids. He's married. You know what I'm saying? And had a professional career, and it seemed like he had everything going right in his life. And this young brother too. I'm not trying to down this brother either. It seemed like he was doing okay too. He was trying, from he's probably reeling over his father's death. I don't know if that may be one reason why he's carrying a gun to protect himself. I don't know. But like I said before, I still think this is a sad situation. But like I say, this guy right now, he's made bail. He's out. They overturned the case. Not overturned. I think they're going to retry it. They're supposed to retry this case. So, but from what I'm hearing, they might not. You know what I'm saying? From the evidence, but I don't understand. From you get out your car and you approach somebody else. You know what I'm saying? After that road rage incident, and then you shoot somebody 8 times. It would have been different if Will would have got in his car and approached him and then he shot. But anyway, Rowdy Nation TV, click that like button to subscribe, people. Don't hate. Click the like button. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep coming with that content. Rowdy Nation TV, we out.